Hello everyone and welcome to my Iron Man series, Series 6, Episode 1. Now if you guys remember last time I left you with a bit of a cliffhanger on this guy. I went in for the G-Maul and I hit 3 zeros. And then he ran north and he ran into the building and my bind splashed on him. And then he closed the door on me and then he ran upstairs and then he logged out. But, yeah, sorry about that boys, that was a bit of a fail. But yeah, you guys know that I can use the Edgefield dungeon now, which is awesome. It's a great place for me to come and get loads of herbs, mainly Ranos, so then I can make prayer pots. And yeah, they've only got 20 HP, so it's really quick. As you see here, I've already got about 16 unfinished prayer potions, and they also drop snake grass, so yeah, like I said, I can make prayer pots. Here's me running back with my first inventory. But yeah, basically, there's also lots of bots here. Now these bots are very simple and poorly coded, and they do try and run, but they're a bit terrible to be honest with you. So what I've now decided to do is bring PK gear as well for these bots, and yeah, wait for them to get fairly low HP. They've only got like 60 HP, and step in there with my G-Maul. They got pretty good defense, but that's not going to stop my G-Maul. Nice 31 hit in there. And as you see, lots and lots of herbs, which basically, it saves me time, saves me having to, spend an extra 10 minutes getting all these herbs when I can just simply TB them and then kill them. I'm pretty sure they will try and teleport if I don't TB them, so if you're going to do this yourself, you may want to get 85 magic. But yeah, this was the first day of me actually coming down here to the dungeon, and already, what was that, my 4th kill of a bot. And then I actually went to World 18, which if you didn't know is a bounty hunter world, and you get assigned a target if you go in here. And funnily enough, I actually got assigned a target which was a bot. So I killed him with my G-Maul, and I got a mysterious emblem which I can trade in for bolt racks or whatever I want to the bounty hunter trader guy, whatever he's called, in Edgefield. I then found this guy here who I needed level 4 wildy in order to attack. So I tried luring a Chaos Druid up there so he'd go up, and this is what he said.
Do you think so? I am idiot? ?
Oh dear. Oh my lord. Here's another bot. I decided to try a different type of PKing on this guy using my dark bow. And actually, somehow got the kill there. And a load of herbs. Hundreds of herbs. Love it. Now, you see I get an Addy full helm there, but that wasn't good enough. This guy here had a different type of Addy full helm on. Step out there with a dark bow. Actually missed a spec, but went in for it the second time. And hit a nice 29. Single KO there. And on the floor, Amulet of Glory. An Adamant full helm trimmed, which is kind of cool. Clue scroll reward there. And a Ring of Wealth. Blue D-hide body, that sort of thing. That was nice. Then I was at East Drags, and decided to do a bit of PK and get away from the Chaos Druids. And I found this guy here who had another little, I guess a clue scroll reward. That's the only, yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. You get lots of dragon masks and stuff these days. Something that I don't get much from clue scrolls, obviously. But if I PK someone with this sort of item, it doesn't really protect over anything, and it quite simply drops on death. So I got an awesome black dragon mask, which looks really cool. So I was like, sick. Cool. Happy with that. He also had a Ring of Forging, which was kind of funny. I mean, I don't know how he's going to use that in the wildy. Then over at Easts again, and I'm trying out my rune crossbow with dragon and bolts. I've got about 30 of those in the bank, so I'm just trying them out. And ran into this guy, got the KO. He came back later and complained about why I was killing him, but he was also skulled, so he has no excuse as to why he was PKing. And yeah, got a Ring of Wealth, that's alright. Nice little collection in my bank now, Ring of Wealths. Then up at Mage Bank, hopping around as usual. This was before the World Hopper was kind of messing us all about. You know how it's kind of bad at the moment. Unfortunately, well, hopefully that will go away. But yeah, for now, we're going to have to get over that. Some problem with OS Buddy, I believe. But yeah, pretended to run away, ran back to the D2 and slick on the G-Maul. Boom, boom. Good night. Left, right, good night. And no real good loot there. But nice little KO. Happy with that. Now this is quite an interesting clip. I was up at Mage Bank again, and I ran into this guy. And you never know what people are risking, so it is a bit sad me killing this guy. He's got one item and he's not even praying and that sort of thing. But he was like, good luck, mate. And yeah, just carried on ranging him really, with his Slayer staff there, bashing away, bashing the bishop. But I got the kill. And surprise, surprise, bones on the floor. But look in the minimap now. Ooh, shit, someone's here. Shit, alright, try and get a TB on him. Oh, he's Skulled with a D skim, level 114. Uh-oh. So I slashed the web. Well, eventually it was a bit of an awkward little moment that, but eventually we got into combat. And I got a TB on him. And he was one iteming, and, you know, I thought he'd protect his items, so I was a bit no honour and did a bit of fire casting on him. He tried running, but I got the vital hit, the 20 KO there, and actually smited him, and got his D skim. And then another guy came along and started attacking me. Now this guy was a pure, level 75. And yeah, he started ranging me. And as you see, I'm out of food now, completely. So I've still got my spec. So I tried using it on him. Got him down to 12 HP, 11 HP. And he started tanking me out. Now he starts specking me. And like I said, I'm out of food. Tried wielding a D-skim to slash the web for some reason. Then went to my D2 hand, and the guy got the kill. Bollocks. But you guys know me. Got to gear up quickly, got to run back, got to be positive, hopefully find him, and there he was, still looting my shit. And I slashed the web and failed once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, and I finally managed to slash the web, get the hit in so he can't log out. He's still TB'd, so what he does, he tries running east. If I was him, I would have gone west and hoped that the bats got involved. This fucking dwarf wouldn't bogger off. It was on him actually. Oops. But yeah, I didn't have any binds, which was a bit annoying. Didn't really have enough time to try and bring my bind runes with me. But I carried on chasing him. And then another guy here at the web, I thought he might get involved, but he didn't. Hitting quite nicely on this dude. Semper Sage is his name. And yeah, he got to quite close to the lever. He may have actually got away had he have clicked on the lever, but he didn't, and he died, and I killed him again. So high fives all round. Got all my shit back, and the stuff I PK'd, and the stuff he had on him as well. So combat bracelet, Gmaul, D-skim, and like diamond D's and stuff. But funnily enough, he actually did try and drop all this stuff. Got my rune arrows back there, as you saw, rune crossbow. But yeah, it's really nice just to, you know, get that revenge PK back, because I was pretty pissed at that point when I had died, because I had lost a lot of stuff. He actually had a harpoon on him, which would be useful for my wilderness diaries, but I don't know why he had that on him, but he did. I guess he might have gone to the wooded resource area. But like I said, he dropped quite a lot of stuff before he died. So I actually got another DDS, another Gmaul. No, that was already in my inventory, don't worry. And then a DDP there, but I accidentally hopped away. And I forgot what world it was and didn't collect it. But yeah, not too bothered about that. Then Edge Dungeon, collecting some red spider eggs with my looting bag as well. Didn't take me too long to get these, and I had some good prayer bonus, so I could just have enough prayer points to get away unscathed. Teleport to Corporal Beast, cave, back into the Wildy, up to Mage Bank, and yeah, could start completing some of these potions that I'd made into Harrowlanders. And as you know, Harrowlander potions and red spider eggs make restore pots, so I made all the ones I could with the eggs that I had, and then just made that one prayer pot to make me 42 herblore. Happy days. Now if you have watched my episodes from the beginning, you will know that I love the Chaos Ellie. It's a nice easy boss to kill. Sure, it's in the deep wildy, but PKs rarely come, and if they do, they get slaughtered by her. So you see here I get a strange plant random. Whoa, I thought that was Isis. Strange plant random, and then 10 strange fruit, and that's kind of ironic. But yeah, I was a bit pissed then. Then I almost killed this Chaos Ellie, and this guy was being a bit dodgy in the north. I mean, sorry, in the castle. And then look north, and you see those two PKers So I ran back to see what level they were, see if I could give them some Gmaul speckage, and it was actually a level 123. But they dispersed and hid somewhere, so I quickly got the kill before I had to go to work. 150 steel arrows, what the fuck? I swear you get better drops from hill giants, man. That is poor. And then this other one, someone decided to crash me, but I had more damage done than this dude had. And I ran into the castle just to keep safe from this guy in the CC. Some people use my CC as a way to find me and kill me, so I had to run. I got a dragon dagger, but when I went back to get my dragon dagger, the guy was actually off me. ZZ God. He's got a twin who definitely does not like me and tries killing me all the time. But this guy's alright. We went to the Scorpia mine. Well, I was actually walking back to the bank, and we found these guys at Scorpia. Now, I did have my Fury on and my Dragon 2-hand, so I didn't really want to go sculling. But this guy did exactly what Boaty did when he lost his trident. And he tried logging out, but got in combat, and therefore got kicked out of the game. It's just a little glitch, or not even a glitch, it's just something that happens when you try and world hop using OS Buddy. So ZZ God actually just started ranging him. And obviously he wasn't going to eat. He could have X-logged, so he could have logged out any moment, but he didn't in time. And he got the vital KO, so I was like, oh, make sure you show this on vid. Like I said, I could have sculled, but I've only just met ZZ God, so I wasn't sure if he was going to, you know, take advantage of my scullage. So I wanted to see what the loot was at least, and he got Mystic Boots, Glory, and an Aaron's Robe skirt, along with 10 prayer pots. So grats, man, that's nice. While I was at Mage Bank, I was like, fuck it, let's go to Scorpio and see if we can find anyone with ZZ God. And another friend, and we ran into this dude who was killing Scorpio. Bless her cotton socks. I went in with the Gmaul and got the most damage, pulled out the range, and she died. Scorpio is always going to do a bit of damage on you, so you've got to be careful, make sure you've got super anti-poison. On the floor, dragon dagger, but underneath that, look at this, lads, Seer's ring. That is correct, that is my first proper god ring PK. So yeah, chuck a like in for that. Along with a rune spear, which is comparatively shit compared to a Seer's ring, and I can use that for bossing, which is awesome. So yeah, talking about CC members, this guy, it was giving me some shit in the clan chat in a jokey way, so I was like, alright, you want some? You fucking want some? So I gave him some, and we decided to have a little scrap at Edge Lever. Both of us were using ranged 2 Granite Maul combos. And as you see here, I pull out my Dragon 2-hand, my sneaky little second weapon, and got the KO. So any of you guys that actually PK a lot, try and use the Dragon 2-hand. It's surprising what you can actually fucking hit with it. I maxed a 34 at 83 strength. So yeah, and I also got his Boater hat, which is cool. But he wasn't satisfied. He wanted round 2, so I had to give it to him and go for the 2-0. He pulled out his Gmaul and specced the fuck out of my face. I lost my Santa hat. But other than that, I well fared down, so I wasn't actually risking much when I did die. And then I went for a different type of PKing, which was Rune and Dragon Darts, 2 Rune Skim and Gmaul. I'd already used my spec at this point, but I wasn't going to let that stop me. And I pulled out my Gmaul and got the 2-1 victory. So good fight, nice little scrap. I haven't really fought many CC members for fun, so yeah, thanks for that, man. That was enjoyable. And again, I got his green Boater this time, which was cool. Some fucking boy racer outside. I'm gonna go fucking up. Well, he no longer has a car. And then I found this guy here with Zami robes on as well at the Rose Castle. Now I was really hoping for this little 1v1 fight until you look there and another dude decides to log in. I'm all for 2v1ing, but you've got to have some sort of advantage. So I used the steps as my advantage, and spent a lot of time hopping up and down, pissing them off, getting cheeky little hits in when they didn't want it. As you see here, I actually sped it up 600 times. But yeah, just trying to be an asshole, really. Wear them down out of food. Like, discoordinate them, if that's even a word. But yeah, eventually I was out of food, and I did try and get the second Gmaul spec in, sorry. But then I realised it didn't work, so I had to get away. And yeah, after about 5 minutes of fucking about on these stairs, it was time to log out. So I went to the top floor and logged out. Now there was 2 of them and only 1 of me, So in order to make it a nice fair 2v2, I decided to go on my pure and show him a bit of whippage and PK'd his ancient staff. Good fight. But yeah, still at Rose Castle, and I ran to this guy. He looked like he was already skulled, so I kind of expected him to attack me, so I didn't have to worry about sculling myself. And he wasn't very good, bless him. He wasn't eating very good food, put it that way. I hit a 14, then he eats, and yeah, good fight, man. Rip. And got his DDS there, and a super energy. You see there, he was actually eating cakes, which is kind of funny. Then it was time to do a bit of crazy archaeologist. Now, as you know, I've already got a malediction shard from the Chaos Fanatic, so now I just really needed the malediction shard from this guy. And yeah, not a great start. As you see there, I've got all my blood runes, which from my previous PKs is like the main way I've been saving it up. Also from lava dragons and chaos elemental, just to get that clear. I've been saving that up for a while, seeing as I don't use runes to PK with, and this is the only boss I really mage along with Scorpia. So here I was actually using my Seer's Ring as well. I've got a rusty sword. Did you hear that? I got a fucking rusty sword. That's like getting a jar of dirt. No, it's not quite as rare as that, but it's pretty annoying once you waste about 40 blood runes and you get a fucking rusty sword. Here you see me go down to 1 HP, trying to prayer flick the boss. Not a clever idea, but actually went up. Got my prayer back from the church, and this guy came along, and I was like, "Dead is mine." He's like, "Okay, I'll hop." Bless him. But yeah, silver ore, not great. And then here, Chaos Ellie kill, 77, 7.5k. Nice, love it. Back down here at Easts, and always a few PKs lying around. And I found this guy with a couple of my clan chat members. Obviously it's singles, and I was on TeamSpeak at the time, and I was like, you know what guys, I've got this. I'd like to have this fight, please. Don't intervene. So yes, he was using a dark bow. It's just different colouring, because you can get different colours from the Bounty Hunter reward shop. I stepped in there with my Dragon 2 hand and got the 12 KO with my beautiful weapon. Unfortunately, no dark bow, but I got a glory and his dragon arrows, DDS, that sort of thing. And again, a PKer, he runs at me. I know he's going to attack, so I'm not going to attack him. No point in sculling. Just get that protect item ready in case he does Rambo hit me. And protect melee as well, because technically I'm not a PKer. I mean, he's not to know that. So I can pray melee. Don't tell anyone. But yeah. Look in the chat box. Yes, boys, I forgot my fucking arrows tonight. So I was like, off me, as a little decoy to pretend that I wasn't going to attack back. Started running. Put on my strength bonuses. And pulled out the D2 hand. Quickly fucking Gmaul. Left, right, good night. Somehow he ate and I hit it too. I never quite understood that. But again, lovely bit of loot, guys. Glory, 4 charges, DDS, rune crossbow, full black d'hide, that sort of thing. I'm kind of chilling, killing the lava dragon, because I'm not dying to get this 1000 gold. I mean, I will eventually, but there's no rush. I found a great day on the weekend to do this, where there was no PKs around, and had a few of my clan chat mates as well, just protecting me in case any shit went down. Cheers, guys. But yeah, rune kite, onyx bolts, rune bolts, and an addy plate. Beautiful. Chaos Ellie kill this morning before work. 150 rune arrows. 80-second kill. Awesome. I forgot to record my strength level, boys. Took me a while, that did, with my D2 hand. 84 strength. Happy days. Now, tomorrow is the release of free-to-play worlds. It's free to play. It literally, you don't need membership. So make an account. Come join our massive army we're making. Make sure you have Wild in front of your name, and then whatever name you want, while Trout is still untaken. Now when it comes to free-to-play fighting, organisation is the key to winning, and that's why we're all going to have Wild at the beginning of our name, so then we actually know who's on our side. And along with that, we're all going to want to be about the same combat level, give or take a few. So if you already have an account and you've already trained it, make another one please, just for the time being, so when we mass it's going to be fun. We're all going to be the same combat, we can all fight the same people. If you are level say 14 and we're all level 3s, you won't be allowed to come on the trip, and you'll have to wait until you are the same combat. And when we do eventually get nearer to your first account's combat level, for example, you can just hop straight back onto your first account and PK with us on that. Now a quick recap on the gear and the items that you may need. Runes, for example, are so easy to buy from Mage Bank or even just players, so cheap. Just get some mind runes, get some air runes, get some staffs in. Lobsters for food. Like I said, priest gowns is our uniform, so you can get them from the Varric Clove store. Just get about 20 or 30 of these sets, really not hard to get. Capes, quite a big one, you need capes in free to play. Team 46 from Richard and Edgeville. Make sure that you've got these stocked up as well. You can buy 100 from this guy and then you just hop worlds and buy some more. And then the last item you need is a black wizard hat, which you can get from Betty in her store in Port Sarim. And after that you can just customise your account to however you want, really. We'll be meeting here in Dummies, basically East Bank, at 6 PM tomorrow, Thursday, GMT. So work it out for your own time zone. The clan chat will be our wild. We'll be training our accounts in the wildy whilst we PK. And yeah, that's pretty much it. See you guys there tomorrow at 6. Thanks for watching the episode and please leave a like.